Welcome to our first video under our new name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
New name is Beaver Bros and Co. We are now the
yeah,
Beaver Bros.
all because I decided to spam the absolute shit out of a beaver emote
Yeah.
in,
Um, but if y'all aren't familiar, I'm Brian. That is
I'm
Will.
Will. I am
And
Will.
welcome to He
I'm
is
Will.
Will. I am Brian. And welcome
And
to Kingdom
this,
Come Deliverance 2.
yes, this is going to be Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Brian, how much do
Uh,
you know about this game?
I know absolutely nothing about Kingdom Come. Nothing. Um,
Fan-fucking-tastic.
the goal of this is to educate me on this franchise of games. Um,
We're
so it's going to be
educating.
out of form from our normal videos.
Absolutely. This is going to be educating Brian on the happenings of 14th century Bohemia. So,
The only thing I know about Bohemia is Bohemian Rhapsody, so
not even Bohemia Interactive?
nope. Well, I know Bohemia Interactive. They made the
I would
freaking
hope so.
didn't they make Fallout?
I'm gonna try. No, they made Arma.
Oh, yeah, they did do that.
Alright, so we're gonna start this off. I'm gonna mute myself as we go into this cutscene. Uh, Brian, I would recommend muting yourself too.
I will do that.
We'll see you on the other side of this cutscene.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! Need help here, Danny! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions! Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
All right. There we go. That's our intro to the game. We're gonna have to run up here and gonna start crossbowing all of these people.
Yeah.
I've never beaten this game, so.
Crossbow, interesting choice of weaponry here.
Well,
And you missed.
hey, as you can see, oh, somebody shooting a gun. I didn't miss the second time.
Yeah.
But also, you know, this thing ain't a gun, and
That guy was shielded in the wrong place.
see, all right, look, we're having a bunch of people charge the door. We're gonna go down there to help.
Godwin, go and help the others up on the battlements.
Up on the battlements.
Get over here with that crossbow.
Get over here with the crossbow. Okay.
What a quick change of heart there.
Yeah. I think I was supposed to stay. So now we're just gonna start shooting these guys. And
What they're trying to do.
just a little bit of a glitch. You know, we're going to be experiencing many glitches of similar sort in this game. But yeah. Now we're. Ooh,
Brutal way to die.
I know, right? Imagine being cooked alive in metal armor.
That would be brutal.
Godwin, draw your sword and follow me.
All right, draw my sword and follow him.
I definitely love the style of this game. I love the, like, for the type of game it is, the graphics are freaking gorgeous.
Oh, do you know?
Like, look at the reflections on that armor.
Oh yeah, and this is all, no ray tracing. So this game engine doesn't support ray tracing, as well as it's quite old. Oh, shit. See, cost. Get him in the head. All right.
Kind of got that For Honor vibe to the fighting.
I never played For Honor, so I wouldn't know.
Well, with
So-
the multi-section guarding and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You have to know where to guard. You have to know where to strike.
That's definitely a huge part of combat in this game. Another thing is that this game, you cannot really expect to take on enemies or multiple enemies. Oh, cutscene.
I've been hit.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Audentes Fortuna fucking IUVATE. Jesus. We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the chopper!
Audentes fortuna iuvate!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna iuvate. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures
All
will
right.
become the stuff of legends?
Of course
That
I am.
was
We'll show them what fine fellas have
a
turned
crazy
up on their
cutscene.
doorstep.
You
Yep.
bet we
A lot of
will.
information.
We'll hand over our important message and then
I didn't think they'd
skip to the
have,
nearest tavern.
dogs
We'll drink to our success
at
yeah.
this point in
chase some
time.
local wenches, eh?
What?
But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless
Like that doesn't look like a
maybe he's just
natural
testing me.
dog.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over
Like,
all
that's
the
a
Rattay
pit bull.
estates to you one day.
You know, we've had
I expect he
dogs.
wants to be
Like,
sure you won't
Well,
botch
since-
it.
I know we've had
Of course.
dogs, but
How could
like
I possibly botch
that's
it
a-
up?
that's a fucking
There are
pit bull.
foreign armies
That's a-
rampaging
That's like a-
through Bohemia.
yeah, they had
The
to base it
king
off
is
of
in
a dog.
captivity, God knows where.
I
And
mean,
here
yeah.
we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna iuvate. See
That
now.
is Sir Hans
There's the
Capon.
Henry
He
I
is
know
a
and love.
pretty important
Well,
character,
enough of the
as you can
chat.
probably tell.
Trotsky's almost within reach.
because he has "Sir" in front of his name.
In fact, he is a
All
noble.
good oats.
He's a
Just
nobleman.
keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Yeah, most of the
Exactly.
noblemen
If anything in front of us even
are only in
looks
it for the
like
money.
it's moving, we want to know.
You aren't.
Keep your hair on.
What?
Hold on.
Most noblemen that I'm familiar with,
I don't miss
all they want is money.
Well, yeah, but you know, they're born into nobility. Maybe they're born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Another cutscene.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
All right. So what shall I be? How shall we do this playthrough?
I'm a soldier. And Lord Captain's bodyguard. Yeah, we should
Alright.
go about that.
I'm
Soldier?
a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
All right. Here's how persuasion works. It's pretty simple. It's just a skill check.
Yeah.
And, you want to pick whatever you think the skill is going to be. So, how are we going to do this? Going to threaten them? Are we going to come in and be like, do we look like bandits? Or are we going to try to talk our way out of this?
Well, we appear to have more charisma than anything else. I wouldn't go with the soldier route because if we go the soldier route, we're going to start a fight. So I would go as envoys.
As envoys?
Yeah.
All right.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
Damn.
You're like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a
Yeah.
guard? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious.
These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Welcome! Finally out of cutscene hell. And only 22 minutes into our recording.
That's crazy.
Yep,
However-
lots of cutscenes.
I feel that that should have worked.
For Christ's sake! Henry! Call off that damn dog! Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Just look at how pretty this game is, though.
No, this game is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, let me...
For not having freaking ray tracing, it's very good.
Alright, it had a motion blur on, so I turned that off. I think
But it is
gorgeous.
it is a beautiful game.
Alright, so our first hat here, right? Talk to Lord Capon.
Nah, fuck Lord Capon. We should just go to the castle.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
What do you think?
There's no threat. Come on, we would have gotten that. We would have had that. Come on now.
There was no
They
threat?
didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling. How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
If I've learned anything from The Princess Bride, as you wish gets you everywhere.
As you wish.
As you wish.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message
Yeah,
and fulfill
our As
our
You Wish
mission.
was
If we arrange a truce
little
with
bit
the League of
different
Lords,
than in,
then
The
Hannah
Princess
will
Bride.
finally have to
Than
take
the
it
As You Wish that I
seriously.
thought.
Don't fuck it up.
It's like,
I
as
was
you
literally
wish,
thinking.
sir.
Well,
I
since
was
you're so
saying.
sure
I
of
was
yourself,
hoping he was gonna say
how about
"as you
stretching
wish."
our limbs
You know, like.
after that long journey.
mm-hmm.
With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
All right.
Wait. We should fight him immediately. That'd be fun.
I mean, that is exactly what we are going to do, and I am going to escape this. This is our inventory. So, like in real life, you couldn't just put a fucking helmet on, because it'd just be steel against your head and that wouldn't be comfortable. You have to put on a coif, which is a padded hat, and then you put the helmet on top of that.
That makes sense.
Come on, Conrad.
Yep. And then we hop in here. Oh yeah, we also have to equip our long sword.
For the love of God.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours?
Okay. Let's
You're
deal
right.
with the dog.
Hang on a while.
Fucking dog.
You...
What's the dog's name? Is it just Mutt?
Mutt. The dog's name is Mutt.
That's crazy. Come here, Mutt.
Behavior. Commands. Okay. No pet. There is a pet command. So we gotta talk to Oates.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
How do you want to do this? So we're no longer talking to a captain. We're talking to a guy who's below us in rank.
I still want to be nice to him.
Do
I'll
you
bring
wanna...
you something from the Novus feast.
All
Yeah.
right.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
There we are.
Alright. There we are. Now we have food for Mutt. Where is he? Where's that damn dog? Oh,
You go next to you.
Look what I have for you.
sausage. And now I get to beat the shit out of Hans Capon.
For Hans.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Oh, don't worry, buddy.
I get it. For
Welcome
Christ's
back.
sake. Enough
Just a quick
demonstration
smash
and
cut
explanation.
because it was a
Let's have
really,
one
really
training
boring
jump to
tutorial
finish up, eh?
for
Indeed.
how to
And
do
let's have a
sword
wager
fighting.
to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
You know what? I think we can do more. I think we're gonna beat him.
I'll wager more if you like.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
On guard.
On guard?
On guard. Yep. So this is closer to what
Huh?
a lot of this game is just riposting back and forth.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, you took a hit.
ooh, yep. See, alright, so part of this game, right? The way that you take damage is you don't instantly start taking damage. You start taking damage once you start taking hits when you have no stamina.
Yeah.
So, you see that yellow bar at the bottom?
Yeah.
That's my stamina bar. When that reaches
Makes sense,
zero,
makes sense.
when that reaches zero, that's when I am in danger.
Now we're even.
So one of the main complaints from this game.
Where again? Well done.
One of the main complaints of this game is actually the combat. So part of the issue with the combat is that it's just a back and forth riposte fest. So instead of actually having complex or interesting, it's just riposte back and forth until you break their riposte streak. And they, which is why I like to carry a mace. One of the perks that you get with mace later on is actually you just break people's ripostes.
Yeah, you just break their stances.
Yeah, you just like fucking. It's like, damn. One moment. Locking in.
So while he's locking in, I'll talk a little bit.
Come on, Henry.
Freaking. As far as combat is in this game, I could see it. Where this could make this game boring. Because I'm seeing that this is just a very repetitive cycle. And that's one thing that a lot of games, you know, fall into, where they don't design one part of their game, but it's like a big part of the game that they don't design properly.
Alright.
And
Alright, now that I just won, right?
Enough.
The issue with this right here is less of that,
You're unstoppable.
like,
Oh,
that
you won the
that
bet.
isn't how it would
Fair and
normally
square.
go.
I'll
Normally
settle with you when
combat
we
is a
get to
lot
Trusty.
faster, because
Now let's go and eat.
this is
That
like with
sword
training
play gives me
swords,
quite an
we
appetite.
literally can't hurt each other. Normally combat is a lot faster. Like, when I have a mace, one good hit to the head, they're dead. Done. On the ground. Ain't gotta do anything more. And we're coming up to another set of
Who won,
cutscenes.
gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were
I
unbelievably
did, by the way,
lucky,
beat him.
beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Alright, so what are we gonna level up? Are we gonna level up strength, agility, vitality, or speech?
strength. Strength all day long, baby. More
Strength.
strength or
And I
more
had to
gooder.
drag you out of that
More
tavern
strength, baby.
before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Alright. Well, do you get him?
I get him, but
So
Brave,
are we gonna
that'll,
Brave and that'll
we're
have
not
to
gonna.
do?
Yeah.
All right, we're not gonna kiss and tell.
She's brave.
Nope.
She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
So what are we doing? Are we reading? Looking for some shelter? Sneaking? Or is Mutt really good at smelling shit?
We were with you the whole time, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we sneaky?
In the camp, with you lot.
Yeah.
It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
That's the
And
whole
what
truth.
about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
All right. So, what shall we fight with? Sword, mace,
I
fisticuffs?
think since you prefer maces,
I do.
we'll go maces.
We're gonna go maces.
Because at the end of the day, you're the one playing the game.
All right. All right. We're gonna beat the shit out of some fuckers.
I prefer other
Exactly.
weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
I haven't a good idea about this.
Head down, Henry.
Welcome to How to Creep on Girls with a Nobleman.
101. How to
Exactly.
creep on girls 101.
Mm-hmm.
AKA, these are just sirens in the middle of the water. Have they never heard of this kind of thing?
I know there's a... One moment. There is a slow walk setting. Real quick. Control. Key bindings. Dog. Caps lock. Alright, there we go. See, now we can walk at NPC pace. Every
Yeah, a little
game,
faster.
Hear that? Do you think they
every
might be
game
going
should
there?
have
Come on, let's get closer.
a NPC pace. I mean, like, we're also, like, crouched, so.
I love how he's hoping that they're bathing or shit, and it's probably just a trap.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near
I
her
could
to
kiss
lure
you
her
right
away.
now.
Once she notices it, we'll hurry along
Look at that.
the other side.
Alright. The rock. Too far.
What was that sound? What is this
The little rabbit shows you, the
Alright.
enemies.
What was that?
Like what the enemies are doing.
Yeah. So if the enemies are kind of... If the enemies are kind of, like, searching around, they're like, hey, what was that? It'll show that. If they see you, it'll show something different. We'll see later. Stick.
Every man has a fondness for sticks.
You and Stick.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na chasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
Jesus.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
The bastards with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
All right.
We'll get out of the woods and find.
Now, to be fair,
We'll get that
if they hadn't
picked
gone
up.
to the bath, they would have gotten killed.
Maps.
So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
What if I want to fuck around?
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on.
I'm gonna be honest, the first time I played this game, this part took, like, not this part specifically, but like the sneaking away part took about 5-6 attempts, because I honestly didn't know what I was doing. No. Yeah.
Could you not take one of them out?
We'll have to wait.
No, you can't. We have no weapons. I am on nearly next to no health. And
Yeah, but like sneaking up behind one of them.
Nope.
Especially one that doesn't have a full faceplate on.
they'll outstrength me because of my injury. They'll outstrength me. They can just throw my arm off and kill me.
Got to get to that tree trunk up ahead quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Definitely. Just gotta be sneaky.
I played dice against lefties yesterday.
They're coming here.
Sneaking.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to
Waiting
swim
for.
across the pond, we found half their
Yeah. There they go.
I have never been good at stealth.
Really?
Unless it involves like firearms.
Oh fuck, they're in front of us. Quick.
What do you mean, like,
Like Hitman? I'm great at Hitman. Until I'm not good at Hitman. Until I have too many bodies and I can't cover them all up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Oh.
They're here! Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Whew.
Now, for fuck's sake. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
If I remember how to do this. Sneak.
Guy's up on the top.
Yeah, there's a guy up there, but I don't think he can see us.
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. The others get here. We're moving to
Now they're coming this way.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
I think you have to find Sir Hans.
Yeah. That I do, but they're coming this way, so... Gotta be sneaky. Sneaky scary.
Sneaky. Watch Sir Hans be dead. Why a bunny rabbit is my question.
In the Middle Ages, the bunny rabbit was a pretty common thing that would be used as a... It would just... That's how it went. They just used the rabbit a lot in medieval artwork.
Where is he?
Fair. So these were bandits, obviously, right?
Yes. The people who attacked us were... or are... bandits.
So y'all lost to a bunch of freaking bandits?
Yes.
Y'all were
I
kinda
mean, like, when
shit.
you have a ton of bandits, right? Like, I honestly forget how this part goes.
What's that?
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Alright, I remember it. Look, see, there's that naked man.
God, we found each other.
Hey, look, he's
I
naked.
managed to warn you when those soldiers popped
But
up
not
in front
really.
of me. I only
Yep.
just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry!
Alright.
Sliding down like that would have fucking hurt.
Alright, our first real combat.
Man. Ah.
See?
Yeah.
Look at his health, and look at... See, I won, but I have to lose according to the story.
But Mutton coming to save us. Imagine grabbing onto a sword like that.
I mean, like, that's a pretty normal way to grab onto a sword according to actual medieval sword manual.
You know the trouble with
They
an
would grab their
adventurer's life,
sword
son?
by the sharp edge.
It can end before it gets
Yes,
started.
it's called half swording.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
We died. We in heaven now.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Dad?
Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
I liked that dog. I want him back.
We'll see Mud again, don't worry.
How are you holding up?
Spoilers!
It's not so bad.
Shut up.
That'll let you do for now. As long as you're able to talk.
See, me thinks you'd like Elden Ring.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is a one-man army of Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Seems to me that we're drifting in and out of consciousness.
You very well may be right.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
You,
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give into it. Hang in there.
Mom.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them... all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
No, don't go towards the light.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, scum!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Damn, we're covered in blood.
Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
All right. Well.
So that's the game's way of pushing you back.
Yep, because we're coming from the first game.
Damn. This wound is still bleeding.
All right. I think, however,
that's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
However, I think we're gonna call that here for episode 1.
Oh yeah.
I think this is a good
so far.
stopping point. I think it's a fantastic game. So, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what we're doing good, what we're doing bad. So that way we can make. That way we can make our next video better. If you would like to see more of us, see us on twitch.com at Binox60 and PTXD_Terminator every Saturday at 1 p.m. I stream more often throughout the week.
I'll be starting up here a little bit more often. Best way to support the channel is to go ahead and drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you want to see more content. We are branching out on the type of games we're playing. So leave a recommendation as well if you want to see us play something. We'll do our best to accommodate it.
All right. We'll see you next episode.